Patrick Smith, the assistant surgeon for the 22nd Massachusetts Regiment, which is a infantry regiment in the Civil War out of Boston, completely made of volunteers. This is a basic field surgery kit, which I'd have as an assistant surgeon in the field. I wouldn't be doing any major amputations, just small things. So the bone saw, it has a handle that attaches, and that would be used for sawing through singular bones, not amputating limbs. Straight forceps, which are just used for grabbing anything during surgery. Straight forceps. The bone chisel, which is for flattening your bones so we don't have any jagged edges. Vein retractors, which would be held by an assistant to hold the veins back.
Are you the doctor?
Your tenaculum,
Oh, he is.
which is used to pull back muscle or skin or any other thing to get out of the way during surgery. And your basic straight and curved scalpels for surgery as well as sutures. The surgeon would be back at the general hospital or the field hospital, would have a full capital amputation kit to do full amputations.
When people come by, what kinds of things are they most interested in, or do they think that it seems sort of gruesome, the way they had to operate
They
them?
usually ask about how much training that doctors had during the Civil War, or what kind of anesthetics they use, or did they have anesthetics, and what were the most common wounds. Yes, they did. Ether was first used in surgery at Massachusetts General Hospital in 1848, and we also used chloroform. Boston and Philadelphia were the centers of medicine at the time, so we had some pretty advanced medical technology as far as the 1860s goes.
I have this impression of people really suffering when they died in the Civil War.
To a certain extent, the surgeons could only do as much as they can. They had to take care of a 1,000-man regiment, so especially when you're in the field, the surgeons would do all they could to make them comfortable, and then they would wait for an ambulance to take them to a general hospital, and that is usually where they die of their diseases, is waiting for the ambulance because they wouldn't have enough attention. But we did everything we could to make them comfortable while in the field.
And then once they got to the hospital, the death from infection was fairly high, wasn't it?
Yes, about 2/3 of all casualties in the Civil War were from either disease or infection.
Do you think you're going into a medical career?
Possibly. I still have time to figure it out, but it's always an option. I do enjoy medicine very much. Well, this is a traveling physician's kit from a civilian perspective. And basically we just have bandages, roller bandage, which would be used to soak up the blood, ether, and a sponge for anesthetic, and various other civilian medicines, bandages, smelling salts, other very common things that were at the time just for a household doctor's call.
We'll be in the upcoming series God in America by PBS. It's October 11th, 12th, and 13th. It's a story about a religion in the United States and how religion has weaved a fabric in the United States not seen in any other country.